Based on the instructions of the Minister of Health, a 3-member committee has been appointed to probe the deaths of 4 patients who died after undergoing angiogram test at the cardiac unit of the National Hospital.
One of the patients that passed away following the angiogram is A.M. Somaratna. He was admitted to the cardiac unit of the National Hospital on the 18th of this month. Tests revealed that there had been 3 blood clots in his heart.
He was awake and in good spirits when I visited him in the afternoon. He even asked me to bring hoppers for breakfast. He said he experienced a pain when he got off the bus. He said that he was being transferred to another ward to remove the dye. The doctor then asked me to leave, but we followed him to the next ward. 2.5 hours later it was done. When we came back at 5, he was screaming in pain. The doctors surrounded him and brought him back to normal. He even vomited.
Specialist Dr. Lakshmi Somatunga, the chairman of the committee appointed to probe these deaths, has already called for the dye being used in the angiogram test to be replaced. However, the cause of the death has been cited as an issue that occurred within the left lung.
We have removed the dye that was used in the angiogram in order to ascertain if there was a fault in it which led to these deaths. We have provided a new dye for this purpose. We cannot rush to say what the cause was. The National Hospital branch of the GMOA is ready to extend their support for this investigation. We are prepared to provide data that the Ministry of Health does not receive. We can reveal the truth.
Views were also expressed in this regard during the cabinet media briefing held today.
We do not know the true cause yet. I have appointed a committee to look into this. They will provide a full report on the issue. I have a doubt whether the dye that was used caused allergic reactions.
Has the dye that you are speaking of been imported before?
No, they were in stock and were released in batches. Even when we being in drugs using tenders, there may be issues with certain batches of drugs. If such issues arise, we immediately withdraw the drugs. These cases were reported from day 1 by 2 doctors. If this happened across 2 days, then we would have withdrawn the drug.
Professional negligence, I think, is underplayed in our society. And the main reason I see for that is the large disparity that exists between the so-called professionals and the polity, the people. But in our country, unfortunately, although we say that our literacy rate is 98, 99 or even 100%, I don't know whether intelligence rates are that even close to that. Because you see, when you go to a lawyer, and if you even ask a question, what do the lawyers say? I mean, they ask him, that should not be the manner in which that one handles citizens who are patients or clients for a lawyer. So, what is being discussed in society at the moment is clinical negligence. Now, clinical negligence, if you, for example, there are several acts of parliament that you can deal with for clinical negligence, particularly against medical professionals. Going further, if you can satisfy a court, as you know, in a criminal action, there is a mens rea or a mental element, and actus reus, the act. If you can satisfy that someone knowingly and negligently caused the death of someone, that can go up to the very highest levels of a criminal prosecution, where that man may actually end up before a court for charges of manslaughter or even causing the death knowingly. So I think this is a matter that society must look at seriously.